Hey everyone! Today we're going to be learning about the Angular Material divider, and it looks like this. It's used for separating items in a list, or generally just dividing content however you want. Okay, first off, if you haven't seen my video on Angular Material Basics, be sure to check that out and this will make more sense. I'm going to copy part of their example to start out, this mat divider code. And then within my own project, this is a blank project only with Browser Animations module imported. I'm going to import the mat divider module, and that'll just allow us to use the divider in our code. So here I'll make like an h1, and it'll say top, and then below that we'll put the divider, and then I'll make another h1 and put bottom. So let's see what that looks like. Okay, there it is. So the divider takes up the entire width of whatever element you put it in. So in this case it's the body, because the body for this page, it spans the whole page like that, so the divider goes across all of it. But in their example they use it in a list. So if we want that to work for us, we have to go in the module again and import mat list module. Alright, and then I'll go and paste that second example below. Okay, and this is just a list with 3 items in it. The first 2 have a mat divider after them, and then the last one does not. Okay, there it is. So this looks a little nicer than that other stuff, and that's just because it's using an Angular Material list, and so it pulls in whatever font is the default for the Angular Material items and sets the font size and all that stuff. So that's fine, that looks nice. Alright, so far that was just the simple divider, but we can set the inset attribute on the divider, and that'll give it a different look. So I'll set that on the bottom ones. Inset equals true. They had theirs bound to a variable, but I'm just going to hardcode mine. Alright, and this is the inset one. As you can see, it just gives it a little bit of padding at the start before it starts drawing the line. Alright, and you can actually make the divider vertical. However, I find that feature to be less than useful because you have to do all sorts of styling in order to position the divider to be in the right place and have proper padding on all sides, so I found that this vertical divider doesn't work so well. But if you're interested in it, you can just set the vertical property to true and then play around with it and get it to work with CSS, but it's kind of messy like I said. Okay, and finally the last section just says that remember to not use the divider for the last element in a list because it'll overlap with this section divider for the list. Okay, so in their example the way they do that is they mark whether or not this is the last item in the list. So last is last. So last is a boolean which indicates whether or not this is the last item, and as long as it's not the last item then you want the divider. So that's how they overcame that. But yeah, for most simple cases you can just use the basic mat divider. That's mostly what I use it for. Yeah, let me know if you like this video in the comments below, and be sure to subscribe for more videos like this.